Welcome back to my channel, dear students. So today we will be discussing about the excretion topic. Okay, so before knowing what is excretion, so we have to understand that there are a lot of metabolic activities which occurs in our body, and those metabolic activities produces a nitrogenous compound, which is a waste material, right? And that is much needed to be excreted or removed out of the body. So that process of removing of nitrogenous waste from the body is what we call it as your excretion. Okay, so who is helping that excretion process to be occurred in our body means it is your excretory system. Okay, the excretory system consists of a pair of kidneys, a bean shaped kidneys, which is situated on either side of your backbone. And not only that, the kidney, like we know that there is a pair of kidney. In the same way, so each kidney is connected by a pathway, and that pathway is nothing but we call it as your ureter, a long tube like a structure which connects the kidney to the urinary bladder. So urinary bladder is your muscular organ. Okay, and from there the urine is passed through an opening called as the urethral opening or a urethra. So now the kidneys do consist of capillaries. So those capillaries or the basic unit of the kidneys is what we call it as your nephrons. So in the nephrons there is a selective reabsorption takes place. So what are those selective reabsorbed material means? So major amount of the water, a few salts, amino acid, glucose, so those and all will be selectively reabsorbed by the nephrons. So now whatever the urine is formed, so from the kidney it is travelled to the urinary bladder through a ureter. Okay, so urinary bladder is a muscular organ which is under the control of our nervous system, right? So once the signal is given, so when the signal is given, the urinary bladder contracts and the urine will be expelled out of the body through a urethral opening. So that is how the urine which is formed and which will be expelled out of the body. So usually the nitrogenous waste do contain the urea, uric acid, ammonia, and the different type of the organism. Okay, so this is how the urine formation is done and how it is expelled out of the body. It is respective to the humans. So how it occurs in the plants means, so you know that there is a transpiration. So if you just recall whatever we learned in the transpiration process, so even there is a expelling out of the water in the form of water vapors. Not only that, even the oxygen is also expelled out or which is removed or given out, right? And apart from that, even there is a resins which is given out from the plant body. So even there are different process which is seen as a excretory mechanism in the plants also, but in the humans, so this is how it occurs. Okay, so this completes your chapter, that is life process, and please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.